Year once again. Okay, and I want to happy New Year to everybody that created your time to. It's a wonderful moment to spend with you guys because this year 2022 we are taking over, we are dominating, we are creating impact, and the good news is moment for so many of us 2022 and time to spend with me. I will not take your time today. I will not take more than 30 minutes. I will not take more than 30 minutes. Anything I have to say, I have to say it with 30 minutes or less. So, but I want everybody to make good use of this time. Please get for yourself. We have what they call blueprint that we normally have for the year, or the success plan. So the blueprint will be out when we are having a kickoff event next Wednesday. So what I'm here is just to give us a tip of the iceberg of how you need to work in 2022. So I want to say thank you to the leadership of Mr. Nonso, Engineer Nonso, the eminent, there's Augusta Eminent, and the other top leaders I know. I forgot the other lady. How did I forget her name like that? Welcome. Okay, and other top leaders of the project that you are already running with your team. Thank you so much for giving me the time to here to talk to us. So I'm actually here to actually encourage us, motivate us, help us, give us a little bit of way to go in 2022. So it's amazing time. So once again, Happy New Year. Please, if you can hear me, you can see my screen, just type 1 on the comment box. I want to be sure that my sound system is working. So just type 1 on the comment box. I want to be sure that the sound system is working. If you can hear me, you can see the screen, just type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1, type 1. I want to be sure that everything is working. Thank you so much, Kayode, Basude, everybody's caller, and everybody is tapping 1, okay? So my name is Engineer Ofon Bugubokodom. I'm the Billionaire Ambassador, and I'm here to share and give us a direction, because most of us join network marketing not knowing what we have in our hands. Most of us join this not knowing what we have, not knowing that the future is very bright for us, because you are one of the biggest industry in the world. So we have something that is like the fundamental for everybody who wants to succeed in network marketing. So I normally call it the fundamentals. If I have a chance to talk to everyone, I have to tell you about the fundamentals, because every tall building, it depends on its foundation. To build a big dream or achieve anything great, of course, you must have a solid foundation. Your foundation will be strong, your foundation will be solid, so when the storms comes, when the wind blows, when the rain falls, you're not going to lose your grounds. So that is what I want to do today. Let me try and give us a little bit of solid foundation today. So we know that the success, of course, in this industry, or success in life, is determined by the financial vehicle plus your action plus your skills equals success. That everybody that ever succeed as a politician uses politics as a financial vehicle. Everybody that succeed as a doctor use that profession as a financial vehicle. Everybody that succeed academically, like a professor, he used that skill, that profession as a financial vehicle. So he now add actions, he now add some skills, upgrading himself. Everybody that ever succeed as a carpenter, as a tailor, as a mechanic, as anything you can think about. So what he's doing is his financial vehicle. Just like going from Uyo right now to Lagos. You have to use any of the vehicles, whether Range Rover Sports, Toyota, Mitsubishi, Peugeot 404 or 504, as the case may be. They'll all get to Lagos, but the time they will get to Lagos is not the same time. The speed to Lagos is not the same speed. So you have the biggest financial vehicle called network marketing. So if you have the network marketing, there are 2 things to do in this industry, and you can make millions. I made 600 million in my first 5 years. I am 7 years old today. This year, 2022, makes me 7 good years. And my first 5 years, I make 600 million. I can't mention last year. I can't mention this. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. It blows my mind. In this industry, of course, the financial vehicle, what my mother's 35 years salary working for government, and she retired last 2 years. I made that money in my first 2 years in my life, all the 35 years income. The life I have touched, my mom teaching in school, she was a teacher. She touched lives of students, but the life of people I've touched is more than the lives of I have over 80,000 downlines. Wait a minute, over 90,000 downlines, 90,000, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 20, over 90,000 downlines, close to 100,000. Now look at the kind of life for people I've met in my life. If not for this financial vehicle, maybe I would not have met them in my life. Now look at relationship we have. Now, because of this financial vehicle, me and you are talking. that we can see ourselves. Now imagine that this opportunity was not available. Maybe me and you will never know. Look at Bamidele, look at Olushola, look at all of you. Now we are now talking, we are now friends, we are now partners, we are now business partners because of the financial vehicle. Now it's just not about the money. The kind of, I can walk into any state when I called you, I said, we are part of this social and so business, I'm your upline, can we see? Because what happened? You'll be so excited to say, oh, sir, what can we see? You call me, I know you. And you're telling me, I'm in New York right now, I'm your downline. Do you know what happened? I'll go, where are you lodging? Can I pay your hotel for you? Because of the financial vehicle. So the financial vehicle is already big. So we only need to do two things in this industry. If you truly want to achieve success, I don't mean so that you make money today, tomorrow you don't make money. No, I don't mean, I mean residual income. You must add action. Please go to the comment box and type action. I will tell somebody action, 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 action. I want to see you type for me on the comment box, action, 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 action. I want you to type that word for me, action, because the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. Write on your note, action. So because, you know, when you lack action, of course, you can't have energy to prospect. You don't have energy to invite. You don't have energy to do anything. So what happened? You don't have the success you're looking for in the business. And action is different between where you are and we want to be tomorrow is action. Everything in life that ever achieved is achieved by, not every action will give you success, but there is no success without action. There is no success without action. Every success action might not give you success, but definitely, but there is no success without action. So you have to take action. So action is very, very important. In this journey of greatness, in this journey of achieving your dreams, action is very paramount. So, and then add to the action skill. This business is nothing but skill. Skill. I call it skillpreneur. You know, a doctor must have the skill of doing a surgeon, the skill of doing the surgery. An architect must have the skill of drawing the plan. A carpenter must have the skill of knocking the wood, or, you know, and a teller. So everything in life is a skill. How skillable are you? You can take everything from you, but you have your skill. You can create it again. So this business has two major things to do: action and skill. You can achieve something. I'm going to show some of these things today. So the growth in MLM. So the MLM plan, like I tell people, he that failed to plan to fail. Like you don't have any plan to succeed. You have a very big plan to fail in life. So don't tell me I don't have a plan. Somebody say, hey, when I have the money, I'll have the plan. It's not true. You plan to have the money. Because someone say, okay, when I see the woman I want to marry, I will be happy. No, you have to be happy to see the woman you want to marry, because the woman you want to marry is already looking for someone that is happy. I have the money, I'll get married. No, you have the plan phase before you see the person, because nobody, no woman wants to identify with you. You don't have any plan for yourself. So the good news is that this plan for the business is simple. So you have to understand that it takes 1 year to become competent and understand the business totally. So put in 1 year of investing in yourself. Like I tell us, you know, in a garden, you plant rose. Rose will grow in the garden, right? In a farm, you plant cassava. Cassava will grow in the garden, yes, in the farm, yes. You plant maize. Whatever you plant in the farm, it will grow. But let me tell you something. If you don't plant anything, what will happen? Grasses will grow. If you don't plant anything, not that it will be fallow, it will just be like that. No, that you did not plant, something else will grow, and that things are the things that you don't want. In your life, you have to understand that you are the conscious mind. Your 5 senses is the gardener. So you must plant on the subconscious mind. You must plant good seeds on the subconscious mind. You must plant seed of greatness, seed of success, and you must water those seeds every day. Because once you don't water the seeds, negative things will grow, just like grasses grows on farms, on gardens, that nothing was planted on it. So it takes you 1 year to invest in yourself. So don't join the business and think it's a gateway scheme. No. And don't join and say, okay, let me just wait for 1 year. No, that 1 year, you must be constantly, deliberately growing yourself, reading books, associating with people, of course, having good, what they call it, mentors around you, having what they call, working with the mastermind, listening, attending events. And you can be doing the other activities, but it takes you 1 year to become competent in this industry. Number 2, it takes you 3 to 5 years to make you become full-time. So somebody said something last time and said, if you spend 3 months to do a particular thing consistently, you become obsessed with it. If you spend 6 months doing something consistently, you become addicted to it. If you spend 3.5 years to do one thing, that is 10,000 hours, you gain mastering over that thing. Let me repeat myself again. He said, you spend 3 months, you become obsessed. Doing one thing for 3 months consistently, 3 months consistently, every day, you become obsessed with it. Spend 6 months consistent, do something, particular thing, you become addicted to it. Spend 3.5 years, 10,000 hours, you become a master, gain mastering. So in this business, I am here for 7 years. I've simply joined network marketing. First year, they're telling me they not make the million, they quit. They join our network business 1 year, they quit. They keep joining one network after another. And let me tell you the truth, there is no free money, even in Freetown. There is no free money. Somebody says, grasses is not greener at the other side. Grasses is greener when it's being watered. Write it down. Grasses is not greener at the other side. Grasses is greener when it's being watered. That means when you water it, that is when it's green. You did not water it, it will not be green. So it's your job to water your dreams every day, water your goals every day. Because people tell you, oh, it's happening in Kafanchan, happening. There is no free money anywhere. All of them that made that money, they pay the price. Then you have to decide one day, sit down and pay the price. Because nowhere you go, as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, you have the entrepreneurship bones inside of you. Definitely, you have to pay the price of being an entrepreneur. And most people, they dodge the responsibility until they're 30, 40, 50, 60 years. You know, some of them, they behave like a frog or a toad that I was told a story. They put a toad or a frog in a pot of hot water and you heat up the hot water. As the water is getting hotter, the toad or the frog is changing its temperature to the temperature of the hot water. As the water keeps getting hotter, he keeps changing his temperature. It comes to a point that the water gets so hot that he could no longer change his temperature. Then he now decided to jump out of the pot. That time he wanted to jump out of the pot. He had no energy again to use to jump out of the pot. Then he died. Now what killed the frog or the toad? Is it the hot water? His answer is no. Because his inability to decide when to jump out. When he had the energy as a young man to decide to take over his life, be in charge of his life, he did not take over, he did not take charge on time. Each time you want to leave the profession and do something for himself, they increase his salary by 5,000, 20,000, increase salary by 40,000. So when he has decided to decide to jump, he's already retiring. And then he wants to go and jump into entrepreneurship and expect that he win a jackpot. Oh God, there's no jackpot. You're going to still face those mistakes as you face entrepreneur. Of course, every entrepreneur. So it takes you about 5 to 7 years for you to earn 7 figures every week, every month. Like me, I said it for the past 4 years of my life. For the past 4 years, I have never earned less than 100,000 in a day, even as at today. I'm not waiting for a lot to come in. I've never earned less than 100,000 in a day for the past 4 years of my life, whether I'm talking to you or not. Most of us have not met me before. You've not seen me before. Maybe I've been hearing a lot about me from Mr. Nonso or Engineer Nonso. Maybe today is the first time I have encounter with me. And I'm that Mr. Funny, you're very young. How come you are so young and you are rich and wealthy? Because I choose when to pay my price. I started paying the price on time. And I choose to be consistent. I choose to be focused. I choose to be focused because people are coming to you with different proposals. Come and do this business. Come and do this one. This one is easy. You don't have to bring anybody. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do this thing. You make money. I tell them, thank you. I'm okay where I am because I know where I'm going to. So it takes you that number of years. And it takes you 7 to 10 years for you to become a world-class or superstar. Now, let me do something today. This is a profession. So since it's a profession, you must take it as a job. In your first 1 to 5 years, you must take it as a job. Job means that you must show up every day. Keep showing up every day. Keep showing up every day. And nothing will stop you from becoming successful. So the growth projection only works if you constantly showed up and take action. Please write it down. Notes. If you apply the law of compressed activity, then you can achieve this in less than the number of years projected to you. What is the law of compressed activity? Doing a huge number of jobs in the shortest period of time. That means if you recruit 30 people in 30 days, it's better for you to do that in 30 than to recruit 30 in 1 year. Massive action, massive determination, 30 downlines in 30 days, 30 downlines in 30 days. I'm going to recruit 30 people this month of January before the month of January ends so that I can use the 30 people and run the year. I want to use the 30 people and run my year so that I will mentor them, I will sit on them, I will grow with them. So I must do something massively. This is what happened. This is a lot of compressed activity. So you have to take action to make sure it works for you. So, look at what people expect in this business. They expect to join network marketing. And when they join network, they tell you, oh, Mr. Noso, in general, so what do I need to do? I want to do activity. I want to make money. No. I want to have some results. I want to have a lifestyle. This is what people look at. That network marketing looks like. But this is not the true way. Network marketing is not just join the network business, create activities, invite, get the results, get a lifestyle. This is what people look at. But sometimes the thing is this. You have to take specific tasks and practical discipline every day to actually have success. Yes, it's true. You don't take all those tasks and you find errors in everything repeated every day, specific tasks unexecuted and errors repeated every day gives you failure in network marketing. Yes, we understand that. So this seems to not to matter, these activities, but let me show you what network marketing actually looks like. The activity is actually the number 4 thing Activity is number 14 because people want to just, I want to join, I want to create, I want to save, check out, I want to fly, I want to make money. No, 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 no. The first and foremost, you must have a right programming. You must be a right person. So the first thing you want to succeed in network marketing as you join in this is to program yourself, is to believe in yourself, is to have the motivation. Then the activity will happen, result and lifestyle. So how does this work? The programming works in 3 ways. So we have the experience you have before. Those experiences actually can program you. We have the external, we have the internal. So there are 3 ways we are being programmed because our mind works like computer. You know, our mind is the biggest computer on earth. So our mind is the biggest computer on earth. You know, every computer works with programming. So if a computer is not working very well, what do? You format the system program. Like this year, 2022, we have to format our system. We have to format our mind. We have to format our mind of 2021 mindset. Because this year, 2022, you have no choice than to end better, stronger, bolder, bigger than 2021. So the mind has to be programmed in a certain way we want it to work for us. So let's look at it today. How do you do this? How do the program affect us? Most of us, our programming, while we are functioning now, is as a result of our past records of success and failure. Childhood circumstances. You have tried so many network marketing, it didn't work for you. Somehow you conclude that network marketing is not my own thing. So you just join this one because of, let me just give it a try. But in your mind, it's not my own thing. In my mind, it's going to be like one of those things, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be like one of those things. So some of your mind, some of you have tried so many things before, and of course, your childhood experience, they told you are not a success. Your father shouted on you, your mother shouted on you, they give you abusive word, you are not good for nothing, you will not amount to anything. So you grew up thinking, you're not good for anything. You grew up thinking, having inferiority complex, having a lot of issues around you. So you think you're a failure. Let me tell you something, you are not a failure. Those things that people told you, every negative thing they say about you is a lie. Everybody saying negative, you will never succeed in life, you will not make million in this industry, you will not touch life, you will not create value, is a lie. They're lying to you because you can do it. And I can tell you something very important. So these are where people are programmed. So I'm going to show you how you can reprogram yourself today and become a better person in this industry. So don't let your experiences or your external, of course, the external factor like family, friends, culture, media, religion, love, association that says that we are the average of our friends. You have been associated with 5 poor people all your life. Of course, you have been the next 6 poor person for a long time. So you always think that, man, this life is to live, pay bills, and die. No, it's not that. Come life to pay bills and die. No, you came to life to create value, to touch lives around your people. So don't allow this negative programming, family and friends. I know when I joined the business, I was super excited. My parents gave birth to 6. We are 6 right now, 3 boys, 3 girls. My father, my mother, so 8 in the family. So I was so excited. I was so happy that I finally joined something that would give me a breakthrough in my career. After I'm an electrical engineer, spent 3 years after my youth service looking for a job for 3 good years. I had no government job. Nobody employed me. Not that I got it with 2-1. So at some point, I felt frustrated. I felt bad. I felt like the world is coming to an end because I was depending on my aunties and uncles to survive. Like some of us now, some of your people are depending on you to survive. That was how bad it was. I used to call my aunties to beg for money, call my auntie. They are giving, they're tired at some point, I understood. So they start avoiding my calls. They stopped picking my calls. Life was very bad. I feel rejected. So I went to learn how to do liquid soap and air freshener. I was being owed debts here and there. You supply, they don't pay you. That was how life was. And when I was really showing this, I did not believe it for 8 months. Like I did not believe what I'm telling you for 8 months. Can you believe that? So and when I finally said yes, I went home. I was so happy to talk to my siblings about it. My father turned me down. He was mad at me. I sent you to school for a course of 6 years. I finally spent 7 or 8 years in school because of ASU strike and all of this, not. So and then finally graduated. And now you say you want to do network marketing. My father thought it was selling products. He was saying, you want to go and sell products, you want to go and sell drugs and become rich and wealthy. And I was still trying to come out of that one. I went to my mom, mommy, please. My mom just shut me down. Shut up. Your father is talking, you are talking. They shut me down. I wept inside my heart. I was like, I thought this is going to be my dream come true. They told me this thing will never work for you. So these are negative things, external influence. Just like most of people are telling us right now, this will never work for you. They are laughing at you. Let me see how you're going to succeed. You know what happened? If I want to buy my first Highlander gym, one of my cousin and friend, the guy that is now Mr. Bong, he did not come to celebrate with me. He told me that thing is a scam. They will come and kidnap me. They will come and arrest me one day or whatever. And I bought my second car. They did not come to celebrate with me. When I went to Marubong, they did not come. He thought I'm into scam. So the external forces that will make me feel that things are not. When I bought my Mercedes Benz, that's what the guy came and said, oh, boy, I didn't know this is going to work. What the matter is, I know you will succeed. That's people like that. So this law of association is very, very important. So these are external programming. So you have to definitely identify and stay focused. So like I said, so they have the one to call internal program, like what you tell yourself, what you say about yourself. See, never you say anything about yourself you don't want to become true. Write it down. Never you say anything about yourself you don't want to become true. Never you say anything about yourself you don't want to become true. So whatever you don't want to become true about yourself, don't say to yourself. Don't tell yourself, I have sickness. No. You can feel sick. Just say, I feel sick. I feel headache. Don't say, I have. You know, when I say I have a phone, that means I'm the owner of this phone. That means if I don't want to become true, you cannot say, I have sickness. Don't ever use the word I can't. So it's either you can do it or you don't want to do it. Don't say, I can't. If you don't want to come to this class, say, I don't want to come. Don't say, I can't come to the class. You can come. So God has given us all the power. So don't there's some negative words you can't say to yourself. Don't say, no, what I can't is like it shut down your brain from thinking. Don't, you know, so the fact is this. What you say to yourself matters a lot. Like the way I normally tell people around me is this. You have to sit down and write what they call positive self-affirmation. Now, how it starts is this. You have to decide how much you want to make this year. You have to, it's a personal decision. I want to make 12 million this year. I want to make 50 million this year. Any amount is okay. There's no amount that is too much. Like there's no amount that is too small. That I can tell you. And then something another good news is that you can achieve it. Let me give you a success secret, right? Now, I didn't want to say this here, but it just came out from my mind. Write that amount down. And now, write when you want that thing to happen. Right when you want it to happen, like you want to happen in between now and let's say November 1st of November, you want to have this 10, 20, 40 million in your account and give one of my success secrets. That's my success secret. Write the amount down. So once you write the amount down, when you want this to happen, okay, I want to have 100 million by November 3rd, 2022. You write that down. So number two, I told you are writing, you're going to write step one, decide the amount, be specific. Specification is very important. Be specific on the amounts and don't shift, don't waver. Because a man that waves is like a man, like it's a wave, unstable wave. Because it's never, it's a man like I have a double mind, unstable in his way. So be specific. Number one, procedure, based on the amounts. I want to do that I can achieve your goal this year. If I want you to achieve your goal this year, write the amount down, number one. Number two, write when you want it to happen down. Write the November 8th, December 1st, or October, whatever. Write the date down. Number three, decide what you want to give in exchange for it. I want to give it 4 hours to make it happen, 5 hours to make it happen, 2 hours on a daily basis. Decide and make up your mind, because I want to give you a straightforward success strategy. Strike on your goal. Decide what you want to happen. When you decide what to happen, I want to give you 3 hours, 4 hours. Decide you must give something, because there's no free money, even in Freetown. Please, this is what we want to decide what you want to give in exchange for it. Number two, the next thing now is decide to get a mentor, or decide to be a part of a mastermind. Get a mentor. A mentor is someone that have already achieved that you want to achieve. Number one, in that field. Any field, whether this I'm telling you about in network marketing or not, it can work for you. You have to get a mentor, or decide to be in a group of 2 or 3 masters, someone that will hold you accountable. Someone will ask you, let me see your monthly calendar, and you will not shout on the person. You are ready to submit to the person. You can show you your monthly calendar. Then when you show the person the monthly calendar and decide the person that wants you to succeed, because the person has to check on you on a weekly, monthly basis. And even if he doesn't check on you, you go to him and report, mentor, this is my plan, this is what I've done, this is what I've done, this is what I've done. So when you decide on the who you want to mentor you, who you want to be in your circle, the next thing now is that you have to put that thing in a sentence, and you have to put the sentence in a present tense. For example, let me do something. Let me get my Bible. Let me give you an example, the practical example. Let's say somebody decides that he wants to make, let's say, 12 million naira, right, in a year, this year, 2022, and you want to make the money on or before, let's say, on November 3rd, and then you also decide to give in, let's say, 4 hours daily, 4 hours, they must be daily, 4 hours daily, and you also decide to get a mentor who is going to be accountable to, or mentor. Then you have to put it on a sentence. They have to put the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 in a sentence. Like, for example, something like, on the 3rd of November 2022, I see my family members gathering, celebrating and enjoying with me, telling me congratulations because you have earned 12 million naira in this year 2022, and the joys in my heart, the joys of tears of joy flowing on from my face, and everybody's hugging me and they're telling me congratulations, you have made it happen. Everybody's sharing champagne, everybody's celebrating with me. Now let me do something. Let me even give you another expo. Pause it there, put your pen there, but let me give you another expo. Now, there's one single thing you can have in your life and it will change everything about this year. For example, now, let's say this year you want to buy a car, let's say 5 million naira. You want to buy a land, let's say 3 million naira. You want to build a house, maybe everything you want to do this year, after you must have decided everything you want for it. Let's say everything is that 12 million, for example. It could be 48 million, it could be 100 million, it could be any amount. There's everything. Now, what you need to understand is this. Once you have this money, that means you use the money to achieve all these things you want to achieve, right? So that amount of money you have to put in a sentence to buy a car, buy land, celebrate everybody, and then the tears of joy is running on my eyes. I'm so happy. I'm grateful to God. And everybody thank you that this has become a reality. Then now the thing is this: once you put on a sentence form, that's the procedure number 6. You have to do what they call the law of auto-suggestion. Auto-suggestion is that you have to suggest to your mind the kind of life you want to live. Just like, give you an example. If somebody decides to buy a Lexus Jeep, the day you have made up your mind, I want to buy Lexus 350, that you are so certain you want to buy Lexus 350 brown color with alloy wheels, with red linings on it, and 2015 model, you are so specific on the amount. Do you know what happened to you? As you are so specific on the amount, and you are so excited to see yourself driving the car every single day, once you go out of the street, you know what happened? You suddenly understand that this is 350. So you suddenly that everybody's driving the 350 around. But before now, you didn't see that everybody's driving the 350 because your mind will be looking out for that. Your mind, your subconscious mind has been programmed already. So you start seeing the 350. Everybody, this one is not like the one I want. This one like the one. So the 350 will be, you'll be seeing it on a regular basis. So now, once you have decided that this is how much you want to make on the day you want to make the money and what you want to give in exchange of it, and then get a mentor, someone that hold you accountable. I will tell you what the mentor will do for you right now so they can achieve your goal. Then you now put on a sentence form. Number 6 procedure is that you must repeat, you write that sentence, put it on your laptop screen, put on your screensaver, put on your mirror, put on the back of your door before you go out of the house. You are seeing it on the back of your door. You read that sentence to yourself. On the 3rd of November 2022, everybody's gathering in my house, and let's say Abuja, which way Wagalada, anyway you are living in my house, and everybody's celebrating with me, sharing champagne, telling me congratulations, you made it for this year. Everybody congratulating me, and you are fully joy, and you are so excited. Add emotions to that thing. You know, the subconscious mind understands the language of emotion. It doesn't understand logic. It doesn't understand why you're lying to him. It's not negative. It's not positive. It's like money. Money is not negative. Money is not positive. Money works. It takes the personality of that person. If money in the hand of a good man, he will do good things. Money in the hand of a bad man, he will do bad things. So money is a neutral factor. You only take a personality of you, of who you are. Money simply brings us your true you. If you're a bad person, money is you do bad things. Money is a good person, you do good things. So now, once you say that thing and add emotion, emotion is that you feel yourself in the present tense. Present tense, okay? Do that thing for 90 days. Do it for January, February, March, 90 days. I'm not just lying to you. You will see things. Lines will fall in places for you. Let me tell you something you need to also understand. See, what your mentor will do for you. Your mentor should hold you accountable. If he's not holding you accountable, then you have to, there's what they call consequences and reward for achieving this your goal. Now you have a goal of making 12 million. Do you know you can make 12 million now this year, but you don't see where you keep the money? Because you did not specifically, let me give you one of the laws I love so much. Rules number 1, don't lose money this year. Rules number 2, don't forget rules number 1. Rules number 1, don't lose money. Rules number 2, don't forget rule number 1, don't lose money. Never you forget, you should not lose money this year. So what you're going to do this year is that every penny that you encash from your account, go to your mentor. Tell your mentor, do you have an account I can pay this money to? Or you can do a standing order. Or you open your own private account if you don't trust your mentor to that level. They may not go your way. Open an Access Bank account, open a Co Bank account, open a GT account. Every money that enters your account, remove minimum 10%. You can do anything above 10%. You can put 10, 20%, you can put 50%, you can put 100%. I mean, not 100 because you have to hit at least between 10 to 50%. Let it not be more than 50%, 10 to 50%. On your own, any money that enters your account is not your money. Carry that money, 20%, put in the account. Don't ever touch it. It's not your money. You're going to do this for 90 days. See what you're going to, you know what happened? If you know that you have 200,000 in account, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, do you know what happened to you? You know that this money is in account. Don't worry. Don't do it for anything. You will now be making decisions from the angle of abundance. So you'll not be desperate. So, but when you don't have money in your account, you're making decisions in this life based on desperation. You're making decisions based on angle of poverty. And you make mistakes. You make a mistake. So you can't afford to know people like us and continue to make mistakes. It's too bad. So build what they call financial confidence 2022. Even if you don't make much money, I don't care. I don't know, it's not the money. If you cannot, if 900 naira is not enough for your problem, guess me, 1,000 naira is not enough. Bet me, if 900 naira cannot solve your problem, 1,000 naira will not solve your problem. So 100 naira will not kill you. Don't tell me the money is small. If you cannot pay tithe of 100 naira, you will not pay tithe of 1 million naira. You cannot pay tithe of 1 billion naira. You cannot pay tithe. So you have to tell me not the amount. It's not the percentage. It's the attitude. It's the attitude. It's the attitude of everybody that created wealth based on discipline. That thing you called wealth was saved, programmed, never lose money. And I will tell you what to do with the money. So, and it is discipline. You see the problem with poor people. Poor people want to make you feel bad. Poor people want to come and dump their indiscipline on you. They will tell you, that's your money you are saying, bring it and then give me and let me solve my problem. Don't give it to them. That one you save, it's not even your money. It's your financial confidence money. And you use the money to do three things. Number one, this year, by the end of June, you do it first. I recommended 3 months to start with 90 days, but you can take it to June. By the end of June, you now decide 3 things to do. Go to your mentor. Sit down with your mentor, divide the money into 3. Tell your mentor, I'm going to use one for short-term high income risk, one for long-term, of course, low income risk, and one will still be as cash form. So your mentor will advise you, please don't do anything without your mentor. Tell your mentor. He that stands on the shoulder of mentor will go far. Mentor is shortening your journey to success. Your mentor knows more than you. Don't make any decision this year with your money without not telling your mentor. You have, if you just to save 20%, that 20%, your mentor will guide you on it. Use 80%, lavish it, go anyone to buy shoe. Your mentor doesn't know that one. The one I'm telling you, your mentor should know is the one you save for yourself, for your business, for your life, so that you will not be broke again in this life. I don't want to be broke in the next 2-3 years. You are meeting people like us. You are still, in fact, 3 years too far. These things we are telling you, in the next 6 months from now, you should be financially stable. You'll be one game. See, you know, if you meet all this year, you get mine, make you buy a car, you know, buy that car, make you buy line, you know, buy that car, you know, buy that. And that means one of us need deliverance this year, either me or you. And the deliverance has to be done with 2 hands or 2 legs. So you have to understand. So you can't meet an intellectual like us, and you're still intellectual that don't have papa, mama. Even like you to the fear in life, sometimes I say you don't get God. God has made you sit above, far above principalities and powers. So you are above all. He that is above all. So there are some things he has to come with knowledge. I said something with us the other time. I said, okay, maybe not with us here. All of my people are mentoring. And I told him, see, everybody's looking for money in 2022, right? Money to help people around them, support church program, support mosque program, buy a car, buy land, help the less privileged. We are looking for money, not for ourselves. You're not looking money for yourself. You're looking for money to help people around you. Could be a good reason, right? It's a good one. So now, money is a slave of something called value. Value. Once you have value in this life, money could pursue you. So this life, you're not supposed to find money, you're supposed to find value. Money could follow you. So value, how can you become valuable, resourceful, value that solve problems in society? Value is a slave of knowledge. Wait till you don't know, big pass you. Wait till you don't know, you don't know. And nobody knows it all. Nobody is customer of knowledge. So I'm going, I've wasted my time. Oh, I talked today. No, let me try and round up my talk today. Yeah, I was told this slide. So I have a lot to share, but let me just, I didn't want to take more than 30 minutes. I'm talking today. The atmosphere, the positive aura around us this morning, all of us, the positive aura for the 2022 is so high. So it's connecting with my own aura, you know. So value is a slave of knowledge, and knowledge is a slave of learning. That means you can never see a doctor making money without not passing through medical school to learn. You can never see a lawyer making money without passing through a law school to learn. Even a tailor has to learn how to sew clothes, know how to sew clothes, package in value to make money. So if people will not want to learn this year, now ignorant will chop their money. They will keep losing money, keep losing money, ignorant, because they don't want to tell their mentor about that their 20% they are saving, 10% they are saving. So they want to think, I know it all. You can't lose the money and come back and cry to your mentor. Mentor, I lost money here. I lost money here. What do you think your mentor will do? That's medicine after date. So I want to become financially stable, financially confident. So next thing, the key to momentum in all these things is belief. Please type it for me, write for me. The key to momentum is belief. So in all this I'm talking to you, if you don't believe what I'm saying to you, it can never work out. If you don't believe what your mentor said to you, it can never work out. Because you cannot see in this business what you are doing right now, it's belief. If you don't believe in yourself, believe in what? Let me start saying to you. Believe number one, believe in the network marketing industry. If you don't believe that this is a banana based vehicle and you're just here marking time, nodding your head like this, it's not going to work out for you. So believe in this industry. Because when you believe, the way you talk about the industry will be different. Your confidence will be different. Believe in the company. Believe in M Global. Believe in Alliance Emotion. Believe. See, there's no perfect company. There's no perfect. There's going to be, but we are better. We are better. We are just better. Believe in this team. Believe that this is a team. This is a team that will take you to your India football team. Football is not won by one man. It's a team effort. Even anything you see, anything sport, long, but they have coaches, they have boxing, they have coaches, they have team of leaders, they have team of this. Most importantly, believe in yourself. I told you to write, believe in yourself. Believing in yourself, believe in yourself. Let me talk about yourself. You need to know about yourself. One, you're not a mistake. You're not a divine mistake. See, let me talk another time about yourself. If anybody is, if only one person that needs to succeed in this life is you. In this industry, even though nobody is making money, if there's one person that deserves to make money, it's you. And you are the best of you. You are the best of your kind. You are beautiful, you are handsome, you have the capacity, you have the potentials, you have all it takes. Please touch yourself and say, I'm a success. Please touch yourself, say, I'm a success. Touch yourself and say, I'm a millionaire. Touch yourself and say, I'm a millionaire creator. Please, I want everybody to type for me on the comment box, I'm a success. Please, everybody should make a comment on the comment box, I'm a success, I'm a success. And there's one thing you owe yourself every day. You owe yourself positive self-affirmation. Do you know what happened? If you already look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're handsome, you're beautiful, and you go out there, people tell you you're not handsome, you're not beautiful. See, people's opinion don't pay your bills. What people say about you don't pay your bills. So why are you worried about what people say about you? You shouldn't be worried about what people say about you. They can have opinion to their life. They can say anything you want to say in their life, but you already know who you say to yourself. That's what happened to most of us already solidified, because after this meeting now, you're charged up, you are motivated, you're going out to get your best. Somebody tells you, you are not going to succeed in this business. It's your own opinion. And suddenly you bought it. In every conversation, somebody is selling, somebody is buying. That's the truth. So somebody sold you negativity, and though you are not a success, and you bought the negativity, and you say, I'm not a success, they told me. And you believe that? No. Wake up, my brother, wake up, my sister. So what do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about other people? What do you believe about the world? What do you believe about wealth? What do you believe about success? And of course, the only way, if you have any negative belief about any of these things, I'm giving you 3 steps to change negative beliefs about these things. If you have any belief about doubt about what I'm telling you right now, maybe you grew up in an environment that things were not working, people around you are so negative, there are 3 steps to do this. Number 1, you must be aware. You must be aware that these things are limiting you. You know, sometimes I tell people this is the way you're supposed to function in life. Like, you know, this is the way you're supposed to function, but you're functioning below your capacity. You know they're functioning below capacity, but there's something in between. It's called sabotage. These things are sabotaging you. They are limiting beliefs about yourself. You have the procrastination, the blame games, the people pleasing, all those things. So no matter if you're not aware that there's something wrong with your programming, you can't program yourself. Okay, you can program yourself. You're not aware. So the first thing is awareness. And of course, Brian Tracy said, never say anything about yourself you don't want to become true. Okay, I've said that already for the course of my program. So number 2 thing I want to 3 steps through is that always know that negative beliefs are a lie. Anything somebody say negative about you, just tell him it's a lie. So you say you're going to succeed, tell him it's a lie. So you're going to make it like that is a lie. So every negative belief is what? I want to see the answer on the comment box. Every negative thing somebody say about you is what? Type it for me, because when you type it, it will sink into your subconscious mind. Anything in this life that you don't want and somebody say about you, just say it in your mind, this is a lie. I want that. Anything negative is a lie. Anything negative is a lie. Anything negative, somebody say you cannot make it in life. You cannot help people around you. You cannot get your PhD. You cannot get your doctorate degree. You cannot build a house. It's a lie. Anyways, you cannot buy a car. It's a lie. You cannot travel to Dubai. It's a lie. You cannot travel to. It's a lie. Anything negative is a lie. I want people to type for me. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Only thing positive is true. So the 3rd thing to do is to replace negative with positive. Very, very important. Okay. As I gladly round up this program, always tell yourself, always have good feelings. Tell yourself, I am committed, I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm positive, I'm gratitude, I'm confident. So increase your activities, daily discipline, apply a lot of compression activities. What you lack in skill, you can make out in number. And you have to, there are 7 skills in the business you have to master. And the 7 skills already on the screen. Inviting, prospecting, you already know the 7 skills. These are the only thing that has to do activities. These are it's not, our business is not complicated. Our business is not complicated. Our business is not like you have to go and learn 100 things, 1,000 things. No, our business is just 7 things that you have to master. Again, mastering over these things. can master over them. So of course, the result is simple. If you have a faulty foundation in programming, you won't keep the result. That's the truth. So if you are not consistent, growing yourself through personal development, you will never succeed. Always discipline your disappointment. So you always succeed in creating a result to the robbery. So I don't know whether you take a screenshot of this, because I'm going to move out of this. I want to go to the last place. I was talk for 30 minutes, but look at me talking for 51 minutes. So I just have to round up this. This is a career, the career you will create. This is what will help you in the business. Just know that in this industry, one of the things that keep me going is that the career I've created for myself, the lives I'm touching, the financial freedom I'm having. Like for the past 1 year, I've never stepped out of Uyo, and I'm making over 100,000 every single day of my life. The people I will meet in my life, like me and you, the place I will go, the person I will become. I may challenge. I mean, facing a lot of challenges, but at the end, it's worth it. So the challenge I'm even facing in my business, anybody's entrepreneur in our industry, they don't face that and they are already gone. So take a screenshot of this. I don't want to go there. So understand, let me just summarize what we discussed today. You have to program yourself. You must believe that you are going to make it. You must have the good right motivation. You must create the right activities and the result and the lifestyle. So take a screenshot of this. And I want to end with this because I should have said a lot today, but I cannot afford to say so much because already my time is already on. You cannot beat a person who never give up. I want us to, if you can type this on for me on the comment box, I would so much appreciate that. I want to end with this. I want everybody to say it. In fact, whether I'm hearing you or not, you cannot beat a person who never gives up. Let's say it together. One together, go. You cannot beat a person who never give up. Don't worry whether you're muting yourself to say it. At least the universe is hearing you. The Almighty God is hearing you. I wish I have more time. That's for me. It's not for you guys. I wish I have more time. I have a lot of activities happening here today. In fact, we're having a big event today, and the 2 halls is already filled. This is 11 o'clock. The program is happening by 11. But let me show us. Let me just take us to my hall. Let me show you what's happening already. This is 7 minutes to 11. And I'm not the one presenting, but let me show you guys what happened. 1 minute. Let me just stand up. Let me show you guys what is happening today. Today is the 6th of January 2022. So we're having a big event. So, and of course, by the next 7 minutes, let me just show you guys what's happening right now. See, people are lining up here. They're still writing their attendance to enter the hall, right? And look at the seminar hall. You can see it's completely jam-packed. People are already jam-packed here, right? This hall is already jam-packed. Okay. So, and then look at the second hall. This is the second hall. So they're already arranging a lot of tables. See, there are a lot of tables to be arranged. So you can see they are already arranging, and you can even see the crowd on the corridor. You can see the crowd on the corridor. So there is no space. Like there is no space. There is no space. We don't have space today. The hall is already filled, and this has been the way the business has been for the past 6 months here in Uyo. Like the main hall I showed you is a 200 capacity hall. 200 capacity hall filled already. The second hall I showed you that are moving table is another 200 capacity hall. And the crowd outside is already over. That line I showed is still downstairs. We are in like 1, 2, 3, the 4th floor. Completely filled. So somebody is telling me there's no money. No, now. There's money everywhere. There's money everywhere. And we are not going to step it out of you. And we sell nothing less than 50 codes in a day. 50 codes in one office. What are you waiting for? 2022. This is a year of abundance. So you shouldn't be waiting for. Yeah, come on, coronavirus. We don't understand what they're talking about coronavirus. We're here to make money. Micron, what is Micron? Nigeria way that don't chop the Micron Rakana. Who they die for corona? So the heat outside the ACs, our hall are jumper with AC, but the heat over is too much. Don't complain and take action. This is the best I can take. And I want to say thank you for your time. This opportunity, I want to take to leave because my attention is needed like everywhere right now. So thank you. I love you all. We see all of you on top. Thank you so much. This is the best I can do. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, wow. I need to make you a host. Sorry. Let me. You can make yourself. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, the RDI family, what do we say to Engineer Ofon? Please, can we all echo A very big thank you to our dear mentor, Engineer Orphan. Please, can we echo it all together to say thank you so much, sir?
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Bless you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Awesome. Wonderful.
Very much.
Wow, this is awesome. This program is for me. I can't actually wait to have the recorded video to play it over and over again. Let me tell you, as in, you need to allow this to sink in. You need to allow this to sink in. This is not the kind of training you just attend or you listen to it once and you think you got everything. No, I've been here before. You have to keep listening to this. So I'm going to be publishing the recorded video once after the meeting, and then I need you to go watch it over and over again. Trust me, you don't know the level of information that you have in this training until you listen to this over and over again. This time around, I will suggest to you, when you are listening, get your notebooks, get your Millionaire School notebooks, and then try to script each of those pages, each of those slides. Don't just assume that you've listened to it, that you know it. The weakest, we always say that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest what? Memory. Get your pen. He that writes learns twice. Get a pen, get your Millionaire School note, and do what? And write down. Write down. Write down. Every of those diagrams, in fact, when I'm watching the video, see that picture he showed us, the hall being filled up, I'm going to screenshot it. I have to keep looking at it. In fact, I was looking at my hall. My hall can sit here over 150 persons here in Jos Plateau State. And then guess what? It's been long I filled that hall. The vision I just got right now, and then everything that's pushing in me is I'm telling myself before the end of this month, I'm going to keep filling this hall to bring every single day. And that I'm going to do it. Don't just listen to this. Let the fire in this training be stirred up in your heart. Let it steer you up into action. The worst thing that can happen to you is to be in this kind of atmosphere and then end up going back to same routine and same thing you've been doing. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. Let me tell you what's going to happen to you. You will become hardened. You become hardened. If you listen to this kind of training and you do nothing with it, you become hardened. I'm telling you, when you become hardened, that's the worst. That's the worst place to be. You can't be in this kind of an atmosphere. You can't have this kind of person talking to you. How can you listen to Engineer Offer and nothing changes in you? I wish you guys can see the fire that's burning within me. This what I'm seeing here, I'm going to feel it before. Oh, come on. Not there's as in. Some of you saw the post I made on our WhatsApp group. I actually copied it from him. A woman that had to, is it a Tongara woman that have to jump into a bus? How many of you saw that picture? How many of you saw it? Okay. Any door that won't open, we're going to use our leg and break it open. That's the attitude this year. This is not a year to sit back and keep complaining. Hey, the radio is not working. Hey, my downlines are not doing this one are not doing that one. No, it's not going to happen. No room for excuses. No room for taking no. Yes. So whatever you have to do it now. Someone said, all you can do is all you can do. And the truth is this, all you can do is enough. The question has always been, have you done all that you can do? And if you can look yourself in the mirror, go into that dark room and tell yourself the truth, you haven't done all that you can do. I want us right now to go back. Stir yourself up into action. Listen to this training. If nothing is stirred up in you, let me give you an assignment now. If nothing is stirred up yet in you, go back. Listen to this training. Something must stir up in your heart. There's nothing as powerful as having an action that is stirred up from within. Not the one that your leader tells you to do. Let's do this. It's nice. We, your mentors and your leaders, want to lead you into these things. You know, right now, we invite 10 persons in a month. You invite 10 persons in a day. You call 10 persons. No. When it's stirred up within, you don't wait for anybody to tell you to call 10 or 20. When you have the chance to call 100, you call 100 because it is stirred up from within. It's stirred up from within. So I need you right now. I'm going to be ending here. I'm going to publish the recorded video. Thank God it's being recorded. Please listen to it over and over again until something stirs up in you. If you want to, I felt like screaming while he was teaching. In fact, sometimes I did scream, but thank God I was muted. Yes. If you want to scream when you are listening to it, scream. If you want to shout, shout. How many of you understand what I'm saying? There are some revelations and there are some things you will get. You can't just keep quiet. Are you getting me? Something will be boiling from the inside. Something will be boiling from the inside. Keep listening to this training until something, a hunger emanates from the inside. It's an assignment. If it means for you to listen to it twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, until something is stirred up from the inside, please do it. You need it. You need it. Very, very important. Thank you so much, each and every one of you that made it to today's Breaking the Limit conference. Oh, once again, our dear mentor, Engineer Fombok, we are so glad to have you. We love you so much. And then by God's special grace, one of the greatest assignments I have for myself that this year is that in some of the conferences we're going to be having at the national, at the main office at Uyo, we're going to be having the leaders that are, they have the chance and they have the privilege for them to come. We're going to make sure that they are there. Can you imagine this kind of fire we're expressing here? Can you imagine if we are there physically? How many of you will love to be with Engineer Often in one of his major conferences? There's a major program that is being held called BMS, Body, Mind, and Soul. How many of you will love to travel from different places where you are down to Uyo, flying down from Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, down to you? How many of you would love to be with him live? How many of you would love to be with him live? All right, that's one of the assignments I have for myself. We're going to coordinate it. Okay, month in, month out. Okay, as much as you have, as much privilege or chance you may have, we're going to be going down there, and then we're going to be encountering him and the grace that he carries. Once again, Engineer Fombok, we love you so much. God bless you real good. And to each and every one of you that made it to today's meeting, make sure you are there tomorrow. Tomorrow is another exciting moment. We're going to have our National Secretary. Many of you already know him, the Lioness, the Queen Lioness herself. The person of Eminent Augusta, she'll be taking us again in another round of an awesome presentation on Breaking the Limit Conference. God bless you really good. Make sure you have your friends, your relatives, your work colleagues. Everyone should gather here 10 a.m. prompt again tomorrow. God bless you really good. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I'll wait the video.